from Winter NAMM 2020, and I'm here with my good friend, the cable guy himself, Phil from Mogami Cables. How you doing, Phil?
Having a great show. Last being here.
Oh, good. It's so great to see you again, because I actually went and visited the Mogami factory in Torrance, California, and that was so cool, seeing how you guys assembled all the cables. It was just, what a really cool tour that was, so thanks for that.
So we don't get visitors that often, so it's a pleasure to be able to show that we do it right there and how we do what we do.
Well, thank you. Well, tell everybody, personally I'm a huge fan of Mogami. I use your cables all the time, but why Mogami versus some of these other cable companies?
You know, I get that question a lot whenever I come to NAMM. I get artist after artist going, well, they all kind of look the same. What's special about yours? You know, I always emphasize, most people are shocked at one small factory in the world in Nagano, Japan that makes every foot of every cable that we assemble. And they are fanatics about quality. And in my 23 years almost with them, I've yet to see a single defective patch cable or run cable, ever. That helps.
Oh, wow, no, definitely. And then you guys have a few different lines of cables. So tell us a little bit about the differences between some of them, like the gold line and the...
That's a big one.
Yeah, I know. There's like very interesting product.
Well, we've gotten to the point now where we confuse people because I offer an entry-level product and on up, and it's like, well, what should I buy? And I get that question a lot. Actually, our entry-level cables, everything is designed to be dead neutral and dead quiet.
Right.
So as you go up the line, you kind of add some features, but even our most basic cable, which is our Silver and 4 Plus series, those are the same spiral shield, the same 100% coverage, the same neutral tonality that you get. And if you've seen a guitar in a stadium in front of people, the chances are really good one of those two cables was actually in the whole back line.
Right.
Pretty good percentage. Almost everybody uses it.
Well, yeah, and they're just so durable. I mean, I've had Mogami cables for, 12 years, and they're still working perfectly fine.
If you take care of them, they take good care of you. That's
right.
For sure.
Oh, absolutely. And then, in terms of the pricing, from the base models, what do they normally go for?
We have products starting at $30 or so for a guitar cable in our entry-level products, going up to a 20-foot cable being close to $200.
Right.
For the perfectionists.
Right, absolutely. And then tell us a little bit about the cable technology. You actually had some cables with you, right?
I never.
Yeah, he's the cable guy, so.
I mean, Mogami's known in studio and guitar world for being really quiet and really balanced. But part of the secret of it's not a secret because I'm showing it to everybody.
Right.
But what you're looking at is individual strands of copper that are so precisely wound, they touch, but they don't overlap.
Right.
So you get 100% coverage with the best conductor we use, without gaps that make an electromagnetic mess. So the tone is very pure, and yet the noise is very low, and that's what we do in everything we make. That's going in a guitar or a microphone cable, but it's pretty special, and very few people are willing to take the time to do it this way.
Right. No, absolutely. So, say you're just a giggy musician, you're a weekend warrior. What cable would you recommend for that if you're just playing shows locally?
Well, I mean, this is actually our entry-level cable. Okay. This is the one we call Silver. We have a similar one called 4 Plus. But these are excellent sounding cables as far as balance and tonality. This is great for the person at home, the student, to somebody who just doesn't have the budget but wants that Mogami quality. For the people that are either weekend warriors or they are serious musicians or they're on stage at the Forum, that's where our gold cable suddenly we change to an oxygen-free copper. Our strand count goes from 12 to 50.
Right.
The flex life goes, and so these can last years and years on stage. So I can put it in the hands of a famous artist with 50 feet of cable running across the stage, which I've seen, and know that it's not going to go down while I'm watching the show.
Right, of course. Oh, absolutely.
Please don't fail while I'm watching.
Yeah, well, I've never had a problem in all of my years of owning Mogami cables, but you're saying some of them get up to as much as $200. Which cables would those be?
When you start going up from there, now we're getting into more of the percentages. Inside the cable looks like this. So we have the same signature shielding, the same conductive plastic to keep static down, but here we're using a foam dielectric. It's larger diameter. The capacitive load is half. The same oxygen-free copper 50-strand core, but this is I can play this 50 feet long with full fidelity.
Right.
So this has extreme dynamics. It's a extended in frequency response. It's really clean in the bottom end. So the people that usually get excited about this one are either bass players, where they want that clarity and that bigness, but they want to have, when they tap a string, they don't want to have it sound dull because the cable's trying to pretend to be a bass cable or something.
Right, right.
So this one is very extended, and then the acoustic guys go crazy.
Okay, yeah.
This is about getting everything that's coming off that pickup, all that vibrating wood and what the fingers are doing, and all that subtlety is fully here, and if they're blasting, then it's going to be extremely dynamic, very fast rise. So people tend to go, it sounds louder.
Right.
But it's not, it can't be because it's not powered. So something's happening, but it's just loading the pickups less and allowing the instrument to sing.
Right.
Kind of delicate. So this is not what I put in, you know, top-hatted guitar players' hands to go out on stage. This is this is for more careful studio use or careful stage. Bass players don't seem to damage their cables on stage, so I'm fine with those guys.
Right.
People moving around with a guitar cable, if they're not wireless and they're plugged in, I actually tell them to use the gold, even in front of, even at the forum. That's the right thing to use.
Right, right. And then in terms of like, if you're a producer, like what kind of cables would you recommend for studio use?
Well, studio use, the Platinum is certainly a good choice for studio use. A lot of studios have the gold cable. The nice thing is they're all balanced. So it's kind of like you can't make a bad decision, you can just make a better one, but they're all balanced, they're very neutral, so an acoustic sounds great, an electric sounds great, a tele sounds bright like a tele should. You know, a big rosewood acoustic sounds like a big, warm, wonderful rosewood acoustic with all of our cables. As you move up, you get more detail, more expression, but you really haven't lost anything, and you always get that balance.
Right.
If you don't mind.
Sure.
And this is a hybrid. What this, I mentioned the Platinum is kind of touchy. It's a kind of our Ferrari. It's, you know, great performance, but don't abuse it. This one is the one I called the Overdrive. And I called it that because I had guitarists in mind. So this is that Platinum performance, but we have a hybrid shield. There's not another structure like it. That spiral copper I showed you, it's spiral copper this way and actually cotton fiber this way, counterwound. So it performs mechanically like a braid, but it sounds like a spiral, which is a very high purity sound that a braid just doesn't get me.
Right.
So this is pretty special. We called it the Overdrive because I wanted guitarists to understand this is kind of for you guys. And everybody went, well, I don't want distortion in my cable. But it actually is, it really is a Platinum that was ruggedized somewhat for the stage and for live use. So this one's kind of cool for anybody who's playing live but wants that full dynamics, the full Mogami experience.
Right, right.
Overdrive, but maybe I named it the wrong thing.
All right. Well, we so appreciate you giving us such an in-depth overview of Mogami, and thank you so much for joining us. We hope you enjoy the rest of the show,
Phil. It's been a blast. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
You
You too. Thanks, guys.